Hey, Dave Fanning here with Buddy from Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. 3 top ninja mind tricks to work out even when you don't want to. The most important thing when it comes to weight loss and fitness, it's not about which exercise you choose. It's not about salads. It's not about spandex. It's not about Instagram fitness models. It's about showing up and showing up consistently over time. The number one key for my clients who are successful over time is that they show up. And those that don't do well are the ones that don't show up. And you'll find this across the board when it comes to weight loss and fitness. And literally 80% of any problems that you run into with either exercise or nutrition can be solved with showing up. And over time, that problem will be solved. So staying consistent is key. In over 30 years, I built up kind of an arsenal of like little mental tricks to stay on track, because you have to play some mind games with yourself on those days that, because some days you're going to show up and you're like, God, that was great. It's like, it's like the Olympics and everything just like flew up and the weights were light and you ran fast and you felt good. And then some days, bosses, children, schedules, resistance, things are going to get in your way. And the last thing you want to do is go work out, even though it's the most important thing that you could probably do, and you'll definitely feel better when you're done. So let's talk about the 3 ninja mind tricks to help you get to the gym and get that thing done, because some days you just gotta walk in like it's like working a union job in a factory. You gotta go punch the clock and then it's done. So you need some tricks for consistency. And I wanna share the number one trick is what I call the 10-minute rule. I don't feel like it. This day has sucked. I still got to make this happen. I'm going to go work out for 10 minutes. I'm going to put my clothes on. I'm going to go to the gym. And I'm going to start. And if in 10 minutes I'm not feeling it, I'm walking out. And over the 20, 30 years, I've walked out 2 or 3 times. And that was many, many years ago. And what is surprising is the number of really good workouts that have come out of those days that I thought that it just wasn't going to happen. I just wasn't feeling it. But I used the 10-minute rule to get to the gym. I'm just going to get started. And after 10 minutes, I was rolling. And you will be surprised. I mean, some days you just don't know why it's going to be good, but it's good. And you have to use that 10-minute rule, and it's completely fine. I mean, there are days that so many things are going on in your life, and you're like, but the key is, with the 10-minute rule, is that simply by getting there, by walking in the door, you reinforced the most important habit when it comes to exercise and weight loss and nutrition, and that was the showing up habit. So even though you left after 10 minutes, who cares? You had reinforced the most important habit that will carry you through the next year, 10 years, 20 years of working out and staying consistent and getting all the benefits that exercise will give you. The 10-minute rule works, and from my feedback with clients, it's the granddaddy. It's the one that seems to work best. Carrot and the stick. And one of my clients that I see in the morning, she's in some of the videos, Hallie Winola, she's good about this. Saturday mornings, she knows she's going to have a lot of social activities with her husband and her friends, and she always makes sure, first thing she's going to do to make sure she's on track that day, she works out on Saturday morning, comes and works out with a coach and or works out with her husband, because she's not going to go to that event unless she gets that workout in. And you can use that when you know you have a lot of social obligations and there's going to be a lot of bad choices you could make. Your carrot is you're going to chase that, and you're going to work out first to reward yourself when you go out. Or the stick. If you don't get it done, you can't go. And for a lot of people, and it's one of those things that we use like when you have to get things done in businesses, if you cannot get your clothes on to walk out that door, you simply say to yourself, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to watch TV. I'm not going to read a magazine. I'm not going to get on my phone. I'm just going to stop until I put my workout gear on and walk out the door to go make this happen. And you can use a carrot and the stick. And again, using the reward system is how you end up 30 pounds down, sitting on a beach in Cabo, drinking a margarita, because big goals, big rewards, reward yourself and keep moving, because you got to have that small win. You got to have those rewards to keep you moving forward. And those things work. Third thing, morning workouts. And you know, quite often people say, you know, I'm just not a morning person. And you know what? When you're chasing your kids and you're out of breath and your hands are on your knees and you're like trying to catch your breath and they're like running around, they don't give a shit that you're not a morning person. When you go up a flight of stairs and you're out of breath, it doesn't matter that you're not a morning person, because you have to become a morning person sometimes to make sure that these things happen. And there's a phrase that came from one of my old clients that if it's a priority, you do it first thing in the morning. And that is key. Morning workouts work. And again, you don't have to do it forever. Sometimes it's just for a season. You may have a work situation, a family situation, or just the way your schedule works is like, you know what? This thing, I just can't get there after work. There's just too much going on. So you move to the mornings. And it doesn't have to be forever. It can just be for a few weeks, a few months, but then over time, you get it done. And then you can switch back to the evening. It's completely fine. But I will tell you up front that 80, maybe 90% of my long-term clients, especially over 30, with kids and responsibilities and social obligations, they almost all invariably over the years move towards the morning, at least for some time, because then it's done and you don't have to think about it. And there's all kinds of benefits to working out in the morning. But again, I'm not a morning person. It's not an excuse to not do it if that's the only way it can be done, because think of it as a bridge. It's going to get you through that one little period and keep you consistent to where you can go back to something that is a little bit more comfortable for you in the evenings or in the afternoon. And that's the way you have to approach it. Morning workouts work when nothing else will. But I love that 10-minute rule, and the feedback on most of my clients is that's the granddaddy. That's the one that helps them get to the gym on time. Carrot and the stick, reward yourself, or just don't give yourself the reward if you don't do the work. And then morning workouts when nothing else works, and then it's done and you feel better. But the key is, of course, showing up consistently over time is what will keep you successful. These are the 3 top ninja mind tricks. I hope one of them helps you today if you're not having that great day, and get you to the gym. And then you get and punch the clock, and then it's done, and you got a win for today. If you like this video, like it, share it, comment below. I'm Dave Fano with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. Talk to you later.